Hey everybody, Doug here from 2 Plus Stuff. Now, yesterday I sat down and to just do like a couple one-off games of Vermintide, and we started doing a Chaos Wastes, like it's like a mini campaign, just a bunch of games back to back to back. And unfortunately, I did not have time to finish it. We got to the last game, and I'm so glad I ended up stopping that point because we were almost late to our appointment. We had dinner plans with friends. And so I'm going to basically finish that. I promised I would come back and finish it out. So what I'm going to do now is hop into a Chaos Wastes game. I might wait just a minute to see if anyone can jump in and join me. My Steam code for adding me as a friend is right there in the chat. I went and pinned it. And so, yeah, if you are there and you want to join in with some fun, you do that. you come find me. In the meantime, for the first mission, I think I'm just going to kind of hang out here. And let's see. I'm just kind of going through and claiming all my rewards for stuff. A handful of shillings. So I'm just going to do this while I'm waiting for folks to join me. See, we got some people in the chat. Hey, hey. We got Vicious, Ophidian, Benjamin, and Christopher. Hey guys, what's up? Found your channel a week ago and was literally watching your playlist on lore an hour ago. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. I would normally have a more lore videos done already, but unfortunately I just needed a little mental health break. That's what this week is with all the live streams and stuff. So that is, it's been actually been really good for me. Okay, I think, yeah, we got all our stuff. Okay, sweet. And I tell you what, I got some cool stuff last time in terms of upgrading the heck out of my equipment. Yep, what are you? Hey, didn't I have a way better sword than that? No, that's right. I wanted the block reduction. Got a jet, though, at work. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, buddy. So I'll tell you what. Just because this happened last time, I'm just going to play a quick one-off game, and this way you'll give time people to kind of trickle in. We can hang out together, and then we'll jump into the Chaos Waste, because that's kind of how it worked out last time. It's just I didn't understand that the Chaos Waste was like a bunch of stuff back to back. Christopher, am I not playing the priest? No, I don't like him. I like having some ranged option. I do like his invulnerable for 5 seconds and then like the aura effect he puts out, but like that's not a ranged attack, so to speak. Sweet. No, I have a warrior who's super kitted out to do lots and lots of blocking. More so than damage. Like, I just like to get stuck into a huge crowd. Just like hammer, hammer, hammer. But like this. Got the clan rat. Like, the hook rat. Yeah, absolutely. Booyah! Be the Reichshammer you want to see in the world. A meat shield? Yeah. I have like 4 artifacts, I think. Or maybe it's just 3. But things that lower the block cost reduction by like 28%. So it's like I could just kind of keep blocking all day. I could do this all day. Where are you at? No, that wasn't them. Really? You guys couldn't just open the dang door? Oh, hey. See, our dwarf friend needs it a bit more than I do. Uh-oh.
Are you eyeing that tavern? Where is your discipline?
Get him. It's my favorite class. Yeah, he has been mine as well. Bar none. I could see a good case being made for... Ah, no! A good case being made for... I certainly like the Duarden. Or sorry, the dwarf. He's not Duarden yet. He hasn't ascended. What we got? I already got one of those. Now, the only thing I don't like... I like having the shield and the mace. The only thing that bugs me is that the maces tend to be so much slower. Whereas with my sword and shield, I'm just like, yeah, going crazy. Let's see. Wargamer Willie, hey buddy, thank you so much, and thank you for being a member for 14 months. I just got off work, time to celebrate. Well, my friend, as always, if you can throw some money in the tip jar, you get to choose the next topic. So, Wargamer Willie, what do you want to talk about, buddy? Oh, I shot him in the foot and he died. I like that. True, I used the sword. Yeah, this is my... So I got the really nice mace last time. This is my first game using it. And I can feel the difference, but I just really like as many weapons with that block reduction enchantment as I can get. Because you can just see I've put out like 4 or 5 swings and it just... Oh, I hear him. So, Willie, choose a topic, my friend. You can be AOS. It could be any game. As long as I know it. I had one time a guy asked me about, like, Dark Souls lore. I'm like, I don't know. What a specific thing. Just would not go around assuming everyone knows that. You're smashing through them, and I love it. Oh yeah, so the reason I like this guy, the Foot Knight specifically, is because his, like, I call it the feat, but his special ability, when you press F, he does that like crazy rip charge through people, and there is just few things as pleasant as like a whole bunch of Skaven in a tight hallway, and you just, it's just, it's a thing of beauty.
Caught them totally by surprise.
Oh. Yeah. Didn't take a single lick from that guy. That's a strange sentence I'm not ever going to say again, but I'm glad I did once. Alright, everyone calm down. We can go home now. I got a piece of ravaged art. You know, I hear him. Oh, did he get him? Nope. Ha Wargamer Willie, I love this community created. Oh, thank you so much. Do you think it would be this awesome? Would you be interested in playing Skyrim on stream? Yeah, I love Skyrim. Like,
It was employed in a good cause. Perhaps didn't look like it from here.
I love Skyrim. I was also asked if I wanted to play some kind of like Pathfinder game as well, like, or it'd be like more RPG or something. But yeah, I also love the prospect of you making your own intellectual property. Yeah, actually, I just recorded a video for the Maxodons, which is the third faction in Legacy of Atmos. If you're not familiar, that's the game me and two buddies are working on. Very excited about it. And they are sort of like the elephant guys of our humble little world. I like them quite a bit. And it's so hard. Like, where do you start when it comes to all of the lore for creating a world? It's just, I don't know. It's been really hard because I feel like every time I say something, I'm like, well, people need a bit more context to understand that. I'm like, well, that's just going to be the way it is until I get all the videos out. So, you know, I need to be able to have like, okay, here's our constants, right? These are the deities. This is the struggle, and then just keep referring people to video because I'll just lose my mind any other way. So, oh, okay, we're just trying to. Yeah, I got him right in the frickin' face. Ha ha! Sucks to suck. What do we got? One guy down, two? Ah, I got him. Oh, dang it. I did not mean to do that. Or that, to be honest. I'm having a tough time right now, apparently. Oh, snap. They killed him before he ever even landed. That's the faction I'm interested in the most. Oh, the Maxodons? Yeah! Yes. So I'll give you some spoilers here. I figure tips here are the easiest way to fund Legacy of Atmos in your project. Thank you so much, buddy. That just means the world to me. Yeah, so I'll give you a sneak preview of Maxodon lore. Where most races in the world are basically like created by a singular deity. Maxodons are unique in that they are a joint effort by two different factions. A goddess of life and a god of destruction, basically. They initially went kind of leaned towards their destructive tendencies, and then had, once they became next on the chopping block, switch sides real quick, like you do, and now they basically work as protectors and trying to redeem themselves and stuff like that. It's cool. They have a big emphasis on magic and spirituality, which honestly is kind of my thing. Because they're not zealots, but my favorite thing to write lore-wise is people with a religious faith, because it just gives you motivations for all kinds of stuff, depending on the deity and how they worship it and that kind of thing. So I think there's some really cool play there. Victorious. But yeah, so that's going to be a big deal. Excited about them. Oh, sad. Reynald's gift is sad. Well, they did drop me into the game last, or I was the last person to join anyway. I was like, how did I not kill anything? It's fair. But whoever was, man, he's only level 18 with that dwarf, and he's just like crushing it. Yeah, I like that. So, yeah, I guess let me ask this question for any of you guys who are writers and or role players. Oh, okay, looks like our host canceled. That's totally fine. What kind of information do you guys need to be able to, like, write in a fantasy world? I'm not somebody who's ever really written, you can tell, fan fiction and or campaigns or narrative stories, anything like that.
Hello there, and a fine evening to you.
I'm just going to pause here. I have my Steam stuff open. Okay, I don't see anyone that I know. Looks like everyone I know is sleeping. So that's cool. We're going to jump into DOS Chaos Wastes. Lance Sinclair, if Vermintide 3 was released, who would be the new enemy focus? Well, I think Vermintide still begets Skaven. But good news, they work for everybody and anybody. I think that technology has progressed that they could make a really compelling and fun Tzeentch army. Like the kind of stuff like if you hit an enemy, maybe he transforms, having pink horrors, like split into blues, split into brims. I would love to see that stuff. It's great having you stream every day so I can listen along while I'm driving around for work. You rock, man. Oh, thank you. What do you do, Battleborn? I'm curious. Like, I mean, that you drive so much. Are you a trucker or something like that? I mean, just because I have a few trucker listeners that I enjoy whenever I review news and stuff. But yeah, so it's been interesting. I'm just kind of going with Wargamer Willie's topics about like my own intellectual property and what we've been working on. And it has just been nothing but eye-opening. How about that? To try and write your own IP and then also explain it to people in a way that doesn't sound dumb and overwhelming. How about that? Because like I can just sit here and just rattle off like crap about the Eldian Titans of this and destruction and oh yes, that is Kolthux. And it's like, okay, at a certain point it's kind of like what's his name? H.P. Lovecraft, where it's just like none of these names mean anything. All right. Cosmic ring around the rosy. Let's do this.
Let the shield take their blows.
I love this. I love just walking right through all these. This is how my annihilators walk through marauders in Age of Sigmar, and I am here for it. Yeah, I don't like the speed of the mace. That's the only issue I have, but luckily... Where's Thick Boy? Oh, cool. Uh-oh.
This hurt me.
Falling down now.
Okay, he got her. The only time I ever have problems with this game, and like in terms of like mechanical problems, is there is a point where you and a friend can both try to help a third person, like revive them or whatever. Oh, the bot wants to hang out with me. Oh god, that guy didn't stand a dang chance. Oh, that arrow came out of nowhere.
Someone shot that proper up. Bloody battering ram. That's what I am.
Oh, I guess we did it. Oh no! Lame. Tell you what, let's just try a different kind of weapon here. Eh? What? Recruit's longsword? What? Great sword. This one actually does a lot more with critical power attacks. Let's see. Just a little bit of my opinion here. Whenever you stream, I feel like your time is valuable, so tipping is easy. Take that. Oh, thank you so much. That means the world to me, Willie. It really does. I love the two-handed hammer annihilators. I have not tried them yet. I know they have a meaner attack profile. So I play 1,000 to 1,500 point games with my buddy who does Soul Blight. And the thing is that with the specific collection of Stormcast that I have at the moment, I have like no shooting.
We're almost there.
Bot. Okay, so it's two bots and a Pearson.
The next one.
Cool, I got you here just in time to claim my reward. Okay. We take 20% more damage. Nice. Let me see. Oh, Nolan. Oh, buddy, thank you so much. There's payday.
Something. Gas
It's a little something for you. Here's all the great AOS content. Thank you so much, man. That means the world to me. Oh, that's so humbling.
assassin.
Nolan, as is tradition on the channel, whenever anyone throws something in the tip jar, they get to choose
That's a plague monk.
the next topic. And so I would love to know what you would like to talk about. No! Well, that didn't take very long. Oh my god! You have got to be freaking kidding me. Like, everyone and their mom is dropping their special attacks on me. Where are we trying to go? Are we trying to go up? Looks it. They kind of just dropped me in and... I don't know where they want me to go.
Shield up. One pillar of the empire. Reporting for duty.
So yeah, Nolan, you got a topic for us, buddy?
Tom, there's a lot of them. You're a born killer, sir, and no mistake.
Okay, I'm gonna go down here and fight these little nerds. Brrrah! Oh, I went right off the side of the cliff. This is not my finest hour. I joined this server and I have just sucked. Yeah. This is all very fair, by the way. I deserve this. If I had to pick something, what is favorite guilty pleasure movie? Ooh, guilty pleasure movie. What would that be? Guilty pleasure, guilty pleasure. I'm gonna be honest. Blades of Glory, with Will Ferrell and what's his name, Napoleon Dynamite actor. Guilty pleasure. Like, it is the dumbest film, and it's just so entertaining. And I love all the references because I really do. I like the Winter Olympics, so all of their references to like actual professional skaters and stuff. It's always so stinking. No.
Chaos wastes are an affront to the weave.
Oh, did I get him?
As to how they came into being.
I heard it was the algae. Sooner or later, they ruin everything. A likely story. Some folk will believe anything.
So yes, that is my absolute fave. What else?
Boons for the body. The
You know it's not good when it just says survive. I'm gonna go hang out with our warrior priest friend. He needs a gun, and I happen to have one. That's a great question, though. Guilty. Yeah, because I was trying to think of one that's like... You guys... What is this guy doing? What? I mean, okay, one's a bot. I think I've done more damage to myself by running off the edges of things than I did to any enemies. Although, if I will be honest, if I was a free guild soldier, that's exactly how my tale would end, right? They'd just be like, and then Sir Knight Doug ran off the side of the world. Kind of like the movie The Other Guys. Like, maybe it was their egos that pushed them off. Hey! Watch me jump straight into the damn lava. Okay. New focus. Man, I don't really even know what's going on anymore. I feel like I'm being hit from every direction. Fair enough. Note for future reference, don't change. Yeah, just keep getting my butt kicked and kicked off the side of mountains. What was that? Oh, items over there. I don't know what happened to me this game. I'm not usually this bad at this. This is my level of expertise when I have a good game of Warhammer Underworlds, right? Where it's like that's my baseline. I'm actually fairly good at Vermintide once I'm not having a dingus moment. Ha!
Anyone have some healing? Or an arm they ain't using? Those wounds don't look good to some gay.
Attack the ratlings from the flank.
Oh yeah. Where are they at? Oh, there they are.
Bloody battering ram, that's what I am. You seem distracted, Carillion. Shut! Quaddles! Arrows! A fine supply!
A fine supply. All right. Okay. We're going to take a moment and reset, grow up, glow up, and get it together. So that next game, I'm not constantly running into my own death. That was some pretty harsh nihilism of just like, what's this? A wall of clan rats? Well, and it's just like, I'm gonna head out and jump into a thing of lava. Let's see. I guess there's nowhere else to go. Weird. Yeah, our elf player is kind of crummy. Like constantly just like going off to the back and not doing much. Not really. I don't know if they're having lag issues or what. I mean, that could totally be it. See you later, Hugh. Just random. How long have you had your cat Finn for? Finn... about 2 years? Maybe 2.5, something like that. I just got my own little cat, George, for my birthday in August. He's the best thing ever. Yeah, I'm firmly a cat person just because I like the freedom of I don't have to take you out on walks all the time. You could just like go away and do your own thing. There's a beauty in that. He neither cares nor sees what I do. He's like, whatever.
No Chaos God watches over this place. At least, not yet.
Not yet.
Strange alliances.
Okay, now I came into this campaign late. We'll get ourselves some power-ups. Hey, there we go. Now we're cooking with fire. Ooh, that was a good shot. Medical supplies. I am in need of those. I probably should have waited to let the elf take the ammunition, but I'm gonna go hang out with this dwarf who looks really angry. Boom, dead before they even hit the ground. is this? The Gore Dome! Meh, meh, meh.
Nice bit of shielding coming right up.
Man, I feel the need to add that into our game. Just literally something, just a place called the Gore Dome. Oh, I thought that was a stairway up. Yeah, look at that. That's what happens when you can run and not run into lava. That was actually perfect for what I like to do with this class, as far as like just zigzagging. Flag bearer. Got him. Am I enjoying the Chaos Wastes? Yes, I am. Where are they just coming? There we go. Yes, please, step into my blender range. Oh, okay, we're just trying to survive. I kept looking around. That's why I kept going up to the top of the platform like, where the hell are we supposed to go? Hey Doug, lore question. Can the Daughters of Cain or elves in general have more of a Viking build? Yeah, I mean, what we associate as a Viking build just is the way that societies evolve through cold environments, like lots of pelts and furs. I mean, there's no reason a temple couldn't have been formed in a cold area, and they kind of developed society from there. Maybe because it's so cold, blood freezes, they instead go with, like, runes and that kind of stuff, like normal Daughters of Cain stuff. I mean, I'm just giving you lore ideas. They've never actually mentioned whether or not this is possible, but I start with the position that in Age of Sigmar, you can do whatever the hell you want, and then we'll figure out why later. So I'm officially, in terms of my own lore, yeah, why not? I think, is that fair? Is that a fair answer to you? By Viking. I mean, sure. Like, I'm also not someone who's going to argue if somebody was like, these are my custom-made elf models that are stockier. I feel like at a certain point you're moving further away from what an elf is, which is not a bad thing. Because some people really like the sticking to what a traditional design of, like, lithe and lightweight and stuff like that. I mean, there's no wrong answer. Again, I always start with the position that you can do whatever you want and then work from there. Part of me feels like the whole reason they nuked fantasy battles was because there was some limits to it. In terms of freedom to design your own force and backstory and include things like deities and not have to worry about canon or any of that. What was hitting me in the back? Sorry for the weird questioning. I'm asking due to an idea for a Daughters of Cain general. I mean, honestly, if no, don't apologize for the weird question. My thought is, if you have an idea for something you want to see on the table, make it.
Exciting hereabouts, isn't it, sir? The world sees with
I am always
I don't mind that, sir.
of the persuasion that
Me alone for
what you want to do comes first. Because lore is meant to support gameplay or your fun. Your fun is not dependent on the lore. That's essentially how I approach those things. I feel like sometimes some folks get it twisted, and they think that games serve the lore. Like, we can't, this invalidates the lore, it's totally, you know, non-canonical. I think is just a super funny thing that nerds yell about. But you know, at the end of the day, the only reason any of these models have a story is because it allows you to have fun with them. So do whatever you want first. I just want to be lore accurate to make as few people as possible mad. Sorry, don't know if you're actually a man. That was just me just exasperating. I've never seen anybody get mad about that. I mean, I saw Stormcast teamed up with Chaos at a doubles event once. Like, it just fun first, everything else follows. This is it, boys, says our guy. Let's see. Ooh. Yes. Hell yeah, dude. I bought all the upgrades for everyone and their mother. Oh man, they're all doing the same. I love it. So yeah, so while I appreciate, you know, you're obviously you want to play within the bounds of the lore, I totally understand. Like, and as much as I respect it and I love when stuff is cohesive in terms of a story arc, I also understand that, like, there's just a reality of we play these games because stuff sounds cool and we just want to do it. You know. Yeah. I was gonna like gaze longingly at some model or something that I was working on, but all I got in front of me is a Huracanum, so that's not very like out there as far as a combination of something goes. Let's see. Oh god, hexed enemies deal poison damage. Oh. Survive the onslaught. Okay. Trying to kill the glowing ones. Mitigate. Oh, someone's having lag problems. Maybe it was our guy, bruh. Ooh. I think I'm having weird lag stuff too. Shoot the baby and the Bjorn! Ooh. I can't see you, but... Oh, I got him, thank goodness. Where are we at? Oh, we're still fighting the same dang Storm Fiend? Ah. Okay, let's see. That's fine. I'll give them a second to get to me. Nice thing is I do have a health pack.
Imbibing a potion.
Slain the hex. Let us do it.
Ah, son of a gun. I got trapped in the corner and I thought I was out of his way.
Hear that? The stomping great flat attack.
The stunner warrior comes for us. Done ready.
I don't know what a jade sensor does. Does anybody else know? I'm hiding behind a chaos warrior. Oh, this sucks. So sorry if I don't respond too much, just because there's a lot of stuff going on here. Uh-oh.
I shall tend your wound, Kruva.
Nice. Okay. Good lord. That was cool. Okay, back to our chat here. Hammers of Sigmar, solid green armor. Exactly. I'm so appreciative and overjoyed. Here, everyone is. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. I try very hard to just. I don't think I've ever gotten a quick play bonus. Whoa! A soldier's coffer. Yeah, I came in like... I only did the last 2 missions, I think, with this group, because I kept getting kicked out of whatever one I was on before, so... That checks out. Well, not this specific mission. I think this is the... No? This isn't the scoreboard for the whole campaign. Never mind. I just didn't do well. But I didn't die all the time. At least my deaths weren't self-inflicted. Let's see. Got into Warhammer over 2 years ago and didn't plan on playing anything, just painting. Doug was the first YouTube channel I found. Never looked back. Thank you. And it looks like he had to hop off. That's okay. We'll do it one more time. Let's see. I got about 7 teachers to read a Daughters of Cain story I'm working on, so eventually I'll convert entire school into nerds. That's rad. I mean, I don't personally like have any problem with elves having different physiques, just because I don't know. I mean, to describe an entire race as like lithe and thin, it just, I don't know. Oh, well, here I am again. In my defense, this time I was just trying to get out of the middle of a fight so I can actually see where everything was, because there were so many guys. But that's just me. Oh, I don't have enough. That makes sense. I just joined.
I can't take much more, darling. Can you keep going, Shaman?
Note 4, you can fall off bridges. I've heard. I've heard the rumor. Now, whenever I see like my team so far ahead of me like this, I think that I'm like the little annoying brother from A Christmas Story. It's like, wait, wait, Ralphie. Okay, no battering ram here. Everything's a cliff and I will die.
Ammunition stash.
Oh. Definitely hit the wrong button on that one. I have never seen the corn skull explosion thing. I didn't know there was fall damage in this game. I was just trying to make a shortcut to my teammates. A halberd. I've never used the halberd before because I never liked them on the models. So this is interesting.
I'll give this potion a go.
Just your mom.
Looks like the Rottenwoods have claimed this section of the wastes for themselves, Dory.
They're welcome to it, Bardin.
Thank you so much, Truth Memori. I think that's how you pronounce it. Do you have a topic for us? Anyone? Ooh. Anyone who throws something in the tip jar gets a chance to choose the topic.
Dead strangler.
Okay, they got him. I was looking for him. I like the range that it has. Oh, shit.
Not feeling great.
Yeah, no joke.
Can't feel my hands. I need healing.
Life is leaving you, Fuegonassus.
Scarbrand, do you like Slayer or Berserker dwarves? So just to understand what you mean, so are you talking about in Age of Sigmar, like that kind of aesthetic of the Slayer? The only reason I ask is because there are different kinds of dwarves for the game Conquest that also use those terms, so I'm just a little confused at which game.
We need a way through. Let's leave the demon at spoil.
Oh, cool. I'll protect our little dwarven friend here. Did he get it up there? He did.
Up your feet. Move. Kill that gas rat.
Oh no, I meant Vermintide. Oh yeah, yeah. Probably the Berserker. I don't much care for anything that doesn't have some kind of ranged weapon. I think even the Berserker does, doesn't he? Like he has. I thought. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'll burn that rat. Only good, rat. A dead one.
Listen up.
Topic is cover a major battle of the Daughters of Cain if you can. If not, I'd love one on Caradron weaponry. Okay. Daughters of Cain battle. Let me. Why is our. They glitching out or what? Weird. Okay, Daughters of Cain battle. There's a bunch of interesting ones. Certainly my favorite as of late was from the Broken Realms series, where she basically tricks Sigmar into giving her a Stormcast army, like, or allying with one, and essentially dupes them and then backstabs them. She leads them into a giant pit of hell. Like, if you've ever learned anything about the 8 points, it's like Archaon's world. So leads them into this pit of hell and then absolutely mercilessly betrays them. And they are not happy, as you may. Give me one sec here.
Those wounds don't look good to Cookie.
Yeah, no joke. You mean the gaping blood loss wounds don't look good? Weird. So I'll go back into that more in a second. Scarbrand, thank you so much, buddy. That's incredibly kind of you. It really means the world to me. Bit of a late bloomer with this hobby, but so far so good. So was I. I mean, I didn't start anything until I was, I don't know, late 20s, something like that. Whoa, that was brutal. As far as, so Scarbrand, think about your next question, just because you get a free question whenever you throw something in the tip jar. So yeah, Marathi leads the whole contingent down below. Basically has an illusion to separate herself from the Stormcast, and then utterly betrays them, and they all fall apart and die. What else? That was an interesting one because there was multiple parts to her plan. Like, she got Sigmar to have a distraction force above ground. She took an ancillary force down. She stole a bunch of Aeronite from the bad guys, backstabbed the Stormcast with her, and then left the ones above ground to die. So it was like a twofer. There was like 2 Sigmar forces that got totally destroyed because of her.
Now and receive a boon. Or are you feeling generous enough to buy a miracle for your whole party? Your coins are your own. Do with them as
Good to
you
go.
think best.
Hot damn, Scarbrand with all the mortal wounds. Yeah, Scarbrand, what do you want to chat about? Give me a topic. We can do that. Oh, and that let's see, that was in Broken Realms Marathi when she did that. So that's probably the book I recommend the most. Or if you want a more detailed play-by-play of that event, my Marathi series, I think first and second episodes are mostly that. Pardon me. Come on. Come on. Who's the dwarf guy? Why is he so slow? But yes. Oh man, the outpouring of support on this stream has been incredible. Thank you guys all so much. Trying to think of other super cool Daughters of Cain things. they have like a SEAL Team 6 that went underwater to steal a Deepkin artifact, and like 1 out of 30 of them made it back alive. And then Marathi had her killed. Pickups are disabled on this map, but Hex enemies spawn items for the taking. Interesting.
Mighty glory, we prove it with every strike. Ha! There are hundreds of squalid harbors like this, scattered across
But Scarbrand, I think in hindsight, I was thinking about your question. If you're just asking about the dwarf class in general, like just all the, regardless of the variation of him or whatever,
Shield vermin among them.
That's both tough, but we're at sea,
Delicious strike.
ah!
fooling no one.
Okay, where's the other half of our team? It got me and the dwarf. I tend to not be a fan of the... That was me saying I like the class because I've not played it in several months. Fair enough. Well, that was brutal.
Believe in the citadel of eternity, but we'll see what we find. Shield vermin, watch out!
I will not lie, I hate this halberd as a weapon.
Yes! Good shot, Trickalazi!
Do you guys... Is there a trick to using it that I'm just, like, not understanding? Like, what is it good at?
Ah, it hurts. Got a sight? You should heal. Here's the objective. Move!
It's AP, so it's good against elites. Interesting.
Keep on it.
It's making the ground shake. Oh no.
Is there another one? Are we actually all going to stay together this time?
Got wounded, Robot! Shielded back! Take heed! I'll skin low, Waters! Are you with us, Colonel? Get it done!
The upright wants morsels, pal. Just want to be your friend.
There's no backslapping. Get it
You use it more to stay at range and chop things. That's the thing is, yeah, I think that's the problem. My character, he likes to get all up in there.
Well done. The reward is yours.
Not yet. Not yet. Shield vermin, watch out! Slaughter don't get That's our objective. A lion's smile. I can continue so long as the bindings hold.
Oh, okay, we're back in the Gore Dome.
On, and the way will open.
To your purpose, and victory shall be ours! There's so many of them.
Are there? I don't see a lot.
See the objective, darling.
Whatever the man does bless. Reckon we've a flag bearer close.
Does anybody know what the giant floating ball of doom is?
Our objective awaits.
Wow, wow. I like it. Reminds me of like the big orb from, was it Donnie Darko?
Trust me with your... I want to show you something. That was exciting, wasn't it, darling?
Looks like a power attack is more of a giant stab, which I'm sure is a quite large single, you know, DPS attack.
Did you ever agree what created these chaos rays?
No, I noticed one. It was all down to a plague of frogs. Or something.
There might be something in that.
You can hit it to drop items.
Can you keep going, Talon?
On we go, darlings. Town is getting boring anyway.
Oof.
You call that a shield, Lucky?
Okay. Now we are cooking with gas.
Yeah, you stay down, sneaker.
Haha, I got the health potion. Can we get another date night questions, Hobby Hang? Those are always a blast. I'll tell you what, yes, I promise I will do one. The next one I do, let's see, what's tomorrow? Saturday? I could probably do it tomorrow, to be honest, because I got some painting I need to do. I'm working on a pair of, oh, what are they called? The Storm Drake Guard. It was funny. I hadn't seen my mom in about 10 years. And, you know, people just change as they grow older. And so it was just as much of like a visit as it was get to know you again, because we didn't really know each other. We just grew differently. We had different life experiences. Anyway, all that to say, I pulled up my same list of 150 questions to ask on a first date. I'll explain this in a second if you have no idea what I'm talking about. And we played the game over lunch one time, and she had a blast. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, it's a thing I do every once in a while. I call it date nights with painting. So I sit here and I paint. I put the camera so it's facing down. And then there's this website that has like 500 questions to ask on a first date to get to know people. And so I just read off a question, and then I will answer it. And because of the time delay in when you hear something and I see your reply, typically by the time I'm done giving an answer, I can start reading off the replies that you guys have, and then I just jump into the next question. So it ends up being a lot of fun. It's a lot of interaction. I've gotten feedback that a lot of folks don't participate, but they love to listen. Just because, you know, if you're also trying to paint, it's not easy to stop all the time and text and answer. But yeah.
Healing draft.
How many skull cannons would you suggest for a Khorne demon army to be viable, or are they not necessary? You know, the skull cannon is a much, I'm going to use the word maligned unit within that battle tome. You'll see a lot of folks that just kind of write it off altogether. For me, no, I like this gun.
I'd like you to have my sword of comfort.
For me personally, I don't mind it. You know, it's a hero sniper specifically. So how many? I think if you're gonna take any, you probably want to take like a couple, just because you want to maximize the benefit. If you're gonna have shooting, you know, grab 2 and have it like actually be good at shooting something versus just your one random shot that'll not work on a 5 or something. That was a good play right there.
Nice fires. Shame you're the wrong color.
That sorcerer will summon no more winds.
So yeah, I definitely lean on the side if it has uses. It, you know, is it going to be in like competitive lists? No. Is it still a cool unit? Yeah, it's the most metal thing that Games Workshop's ever written. It eats people's skulls and then regurgitates them out in the form of a cannon. Like, you can't explain the rule without like a guitar riff just ringing out through your head. There we go. Okay. Yes. Eat 1,000 dicks. I am now back in my element. You can tell that I am hale and hearty. I am having a blast! Oh, they killed them all.
Hook rat! We got the hook rat! Yeah, very bloody funny. Come back here.
My friends abandoned me. So I would say if you're set on taking him, I would say at least take 2 to 3, and then what I would definitely recommend is you don't split your fire. Like, have them all shoot in the shooting phase and target a specific enemy, because your weight of dice is going to be your help there.
On your feet, sir. Anyone have some healing? Or an arm they ain't using? Take more care, Azungi. They're no use to us dead. Am I to do all the work? Thick rat-blade bastards. It's like I always say, you can't go over them or go under.
And so the trial begins.
I see Vivian Journey in your slice club.
Yeah, where are they all going? They're like fighting all the way down the hallway.
Listen. Oh, that's a boiled
Got the fat boy. I love this. I'm just gonna kneel down and barf for a bit. Sorry, everybody. Like, I get that. That's real Taco Bell energy right there.
You did it! Don't forget to claim your reward.
Oh, I won't.
Watching you work, Saren.
I bought each of the models just as I love the aesthetic and the lore. Painting one as a blood throne. Oh, cool.
Watch the flanks. We've a blight stormer close by.
Yeah, I was gonna ask where they.
On to the next one.
For me personally, I like skull cannons. You know, it's one of those things like if a unit only has like 1 or 2 shots,
The world.
I really always do recommend people like take multiples. You know, if nothing else, just to blocking an attack removes. Oh, cool. Because that way it'll actually happen, right? And you know, have all your skull cannons. Either there's 2 or 3 of them, and then just be like, we're all gonna fire at this guy. You see that guy? Screw that guy.
Say I'm impressed.
The only thing that's a bummer, and I wish that the Skull Throne had a rule. I wish that had a rule that it could shoot at targets that it was not engaged with in combat. As if, like, the base of the thing is fighting the enemy, but the skull cannon on top can fire at something else. And really the reason that I say that is simply because I think it would have a lot more utility in that army if you could have it engaged eating enemies so then it can get its extra shot in melee, but then also fire that shot at another enemy. I think that would make it way more powerful. And, you know, I mean, personally speaking, I don't think that would break it. If someone can explain to me a synergy where that would make the skull cannon OP, I can't really imagine. Or if they changed it to, instead of being a ranged attack, it works like the dragon attacks where you just pick a point, because then it doesn't matter if you're in melee, right? And you're just picking a point. That's cool, though. I've been tempted on many an occasion to do a Khorne army. And the problem is, everything in my life just keeps on coming up, Nurgle boy. Ah, crap. Oh my god, how slow is this gate opening? No wonder this city was frickin' taken over. If everyone needs to wait half an hour until the door opens, how are they gonna get reinforcements out of there? Yeah, that's fair. You go ahead.
Sure, it looks ruined now, but it'll heal. It always does. Who was this Count Mordred?
A damned soul. The Chaos Gods cast him with immortality.
Doesn't sound so bad.
And with constantly mutating flesh.
Oh, I want to take it back.
Oh, I almost went off the side of the edge. I almost pulled Free Guild Captain McDingus's move. Oh, snap. My dude, you might be on your own. No, okay. Everyone else came back, so... Woo! I think that you can rapid fire that gun if you hold down the right mouse. Yes. Yes, 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 you can. Okay, I'm coming. Sorry, everybody. I promise I wasn't trying to stand there and fight and just kind of drag the game out. Good lord. Whoa. Yes, so I think certainly if you wanted to make the skull cannon scarier, giving it a chance to snipe out heroes, because that's the thing with all the corn stuff, that book needs a rewrite so bad, just because there are just, I feel like there's a lot of factions that do corn better than corn right now. And so if you can give them tools like guns, you know, whether it's throwing axes from the Blood Reavers or, you know, whatever, I don't care, but like reward me for rushing forward and being aggressive, and I just don't feel like they always do that. So, like, if you had skull cannons that could plow into chaff units, maybe take a couple hits, and then convert them into, you know, ammunition to fire the cannon like it does now, but have it be meaningful. Like, you pushed halfway up the field, now you can fire your cannon, let's even say it's 12 inches. You can at least snipe the heroes back behind the infantry unit you just ran into, so that'd be cool. Ooh, gotta love that FAQ drop. Oh, did it actually drop? Or were you crying about the lack of it dropping? Let me know. Because I know people have been very anxious for the FAQ, and I'm pretty indifferent. Oh, okay, no, it hasn't dropped yet. I mean, it said winter, not December. Let me ask you this, Sajiel. What are you hoping to get out of the FAQ? Like, what faction do you play and what are you hoping for? I find a lot of people, when they talk about needing an FAQ, they don't have a very clear idea of what they want. They're just like, well, this just sucks and needs to be better. Like, well, that's not a solution. That is not what you would call a plan. I think our dwarf player just likes to get himself in trouble, so I'll hang out with him. Because so do I. Oh god. How do I get up there? That's all you want is a price drop on the brand switch? Okay, I mean, that's less than a lot of people ask for. Some people are like, I hope there's a whole new battle tome for Gloomspite Gits in the FAQ. And you're like, I don't think you understand what those letters mean, bro.
There's something bigger coming.
Yeah, you think it's that big thing? Holy crap, where's my team?
In death, there lies redemption. Danger approaches.
Oh, prove your worth. Okay, so all we're trying to do is survive. I see. Oh, God. I'd like to see a bonus to cash or an extra cash. I misunderstood that one. But,
Now's our chance. Storm vermin.
oh, God, where now?
I feel the righteousness.
Yeah, I got him! Ha ha!
Ain't that a beautiful shot?
This better taste good.
Woo!
Ashes and ruin. What is that?
Come on, down here.
Yeah, I don't want to go.
Healing draft, if needed.
All watch over us. Pouches are empty.
Ah, dang it. I'm just trying to, like, shimmy my way sideways back to my team. Cool. Fall off the cliff. Okay. So this whole area is just a lot of prove your worth things. I get it. I get it. I think we're in the last stretch too, if I'm not mistaken.
You're gravely wounded, Sultan.
We've got trouble, Dory.
Ah, no, wait.
Hold up, I'm feeling a touch out of sorts.
Oh, did it go away? Well, definitely didn't mean to use that then. That's a bummer. That's okay. There's another one here.
Where are they? Getting tricky.
Didn't realize that was the end. I wouldn't have wasted so much time. We're talking FAQ wish list. Gordrak needs a way to ward up. He deserves a 6-up ward for being the Fist of Gork. I could get behind a 6-up ward. That's an easy sell for me. Cool. Whoa. That was like so painstaking. Mason shield. Yeah, with this format, usually I do sword and shield. But with this format, it randomly gives you a weapon. So I was using halberd for a while, which I kind of hate, and then it gave me a mason shield, which was just better because I have so many buffs to block reduction. So it was more effective, honestly, to even if I get stuck in with heavily armored stuff, just push it back and keep hammering. It was just kind of the way it worked. I'm gonna leave the party. Let's go check out some of our ill-gotten gains, and then I'm probably gonna wrap it up. 4 o'clock. Yeah, that sounds about right. Nope. All right. Let's see. Let's open them. Repeater handgun versus Skaven and armored. So that's an easy yes. I love that. Power versus armored. Nice. Versus infantry. Also great. Never been a big fan of the blunderbuss style guns. None of these sword styles really appeal to me. Although here's a great one with that block reduction as well. What's the last one? That's fine. 30 curse resistance. Cool. Yeah, let's do it. Whoa, okay. Damage reduction. Here's a blunderbuss. Yeah, not a lot of sword and shields here. Okay. Not. Oh god, Warhammer. Slow, ponderous, and not super good at anything. Okay. I mean, it has uses. For sure. All right, friends. I think I'm going to go ahead and hop off for the day. I'm going to get super into crafting for the other characters now that I've kind of figured that out. And I'm going to... Let's see. What did we... Complete all these missions as Kruber. Done. Sweet. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hop off for the day. Thank you all so much for joining me, and thank you for throwing so much in the tip jar. It really meant the world to me. Let's plan on doing a date night thing tomorrow, probably 10 or 11 Central Time, something like that. And we'll have some fun. We'll hang out, we'll paint some models, look at some dragons, and we can talk, if not FAQ wish listing. How about that? So we'll call it a good day there. Thank you all. I'll catch you all later.